Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Diamonds and Rough podcast. I'm John DeAngelis, joined by Will McDonald. For anyone watching on the YouTube, we have the same shirts as the last one because we're recording multiple of these to try to get ahead of the game. Will is actually ready with a take that he wants to say, so I'm going to let him start it off. Floor's yours.
So there's been 23 perfect games in baseball, I think, right?
Yeah.
So they're kind of played out, right? Like,
Wait, what do you mean played out?
Like if someone threw a perfect game tomorrow, I'd be like, that's cool, but I'd continue with my day. I want you to know that every single day before bed, and this is a fact because I have the app on my phone.
Okay.
I checked to see if an umpire had a perfect game. There's never in the history of baseball, there's never been an umpire perfect game when the umpire correctly calls every single pitch and every single base running incident. There's never been in the history of baseball. Like people did there's literature on that. People did the research on April 12th, on April 19th, 2022. Let's see, Pat Hoberg came one pitch away from the perfect game. And I think that's he had 122 of 123 possible calls made correct.
Wow.
He missed one. And it was and the reason I know that is because the Phillies were playing that game. And so ever since then, I've just been praying for an umpire perfect game, and it's never going to happen.
So few comments from me. One, is this like an umpire crew or just the home plate umpire?
Well, so the stats itself is on,
or just one guy.
It's just the home plate umpire, balls and strikes, and like foul balls, and then I think check swing too.
Okay.
But Pat Hoberg is the best umpire in baseball.
Well, it could have been a fluke game though.
Well, so that's what I thought. No. So let's get to my secondary take. So if you go, oh my God.
Can I interrupt by you just saying perfect games are played out? Like if someone threw a perfect game, I wouldn't I'd continue because Clayton Kershaw went, I think first start he had went 8 innings perfect or 7 innings perfect, and they pulled him. Clayton Kershaw's your guy. If he threw a perfect game, you'd be like, that's my boy Clayton, and then just continue. You wouldn't react?
If Clayton Kershaw threw another perfect game, I would just pull up that video where that guy's just like, that's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I thought you were going to talk about the bowling clip.
Oh, yeah. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh,
yeah.
That's such a great kid. No, but this transitions into my second point that Pat Hoberg is statistically speaking the best umpire in the MLB. So he little side piece on Pat. He's 35 years old and he has a 96.1% accuracy rate on his ball and strike calls. And this is according to umpire scorecards. Yeah, so you're not getting, Jiffy Lube or whatever it's called if you get
not getting gypped.
Yeah. And the worst umpire is I'm pretty sure it's
Can I guess the percent?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Angel Hernandez.
87.
87? Okay, so it's Hunter Wendelstedt. And it's not giving me the percentage. Wait, let me go to umpire scorecard, which is like
bookmarked, so you can just pull it right up.
No, I can.
Oh, it is actually. I saw the 2 clicks. It is actually bookmarked. You didn't type anything.
Yeah, I think it's Angel Hernandez, but it won't give me the percentage. Tough.
That's unfortunate. Probably don't want to.
If they go on Twitter, just go on Twitter and you'll see it. Like for example, on Wednesday 8/24, Wednesday 8/24, Jeremy Riggs in Angels versus Rays called 168 of 170 pitches correct. And he had a 98% consistency rate.
I like on Twitter, it's Umpire Auditor.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to that, they basically hear the worst calls that have happened. And they measure the distance off they were. this like Angel Hernandez, this one's like here's a pitch and it was like 6.47 inches off the strike zone or something. They actually measure it. But I just have to say, you have, love having you on, obviously, great friend of mine, but you frequently like to wing it, come unprepared, not really have anything to talk about, all that, right? We can acknowledge it. We can call a spade, right?
Yeah. Heart to heart, spade to spade.
But today, you knew what you wanted to talk about.
I needed to talk about Mike Hampton and umpire scorecard.
And yeah, it was about umpires. It had nothing to do with like any player, anything like that,
Speaking of players and umpires, though, I just thought of another thing. So I actually
go for it.
I'm happy that Armando Galarraga didn't get the perfect game.
Why?
I think it's better that he didn't, because it's like would you rather be an NBA player who made one All-Star team, or would you rather be an NBA player who is the greatest non-All-Star player ever, like CJ McCollum?
Oh, it's like this take, right? We talked about this when Mike Conley made the All-Star team. We're like, that's a tragedy.
Yeah.
He was always known as the best player to not make an All-Star team, and now he can't say that anymore.
Yeah, now it's CJ McCollum probably.
But wouldn't you hypothetically be like, I want to see what All-Star Weekend's all about as a player?
Yes, but as Will, a baseball fan, I think Armando Galarraga's blown perfect game is hilarious.
So you're basically saying it's better for him to not have a perfect game, but instead have the moment he got gypped of a perfect game that will be remembered. That will be remembered forever. Rather than actually having the perfect game.
I think about Armando Galarraga way more than I think about like Philip Humber or Dallas Braden, people like that.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but
it's better for his legacy.
It's odd because this is coming from the kid who's like, I don't want to be known in the world.
Yeah, no, this isn't about me. This is about
this is bigger than the game.
I mean, and also no, John. Here's why this is why it's so perfect. Everyone in the stadium knew that he was out on that last call.
Yep.
Miguel Cabrera starts celebrating.
Yep.
Harder than when he won the World Series. They have replay, and it's been like 12 years since then. The MLB could have literally it would have been no consequence if the MLB was just like, no, he was out. We're gonna reward him with the perfect game. Right. But they just won't.
What if they just forgot? Like, does it matter?
It does matter. It matters to me that it remains a not perfect game.
You would riot if they changed it.
I would be so upset if Armando Galarraga was credited with a perfect game, because it was like the most egregious umpiring mistake I've ever seen, ever. And it's perfect. It's why umpires should be robots. Like, if you were playing pickup sandlot baseball and that play happened, the batter would have been like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. If it was like call your own rules, like no one's.
If Armando, so that's why I think Armando Galarraga got a sandlot perfect game, which is way better than a normal perfect game. There's never been another sandlot perfect game in the history of the game. There's been 23 actual perfect games. There's never been a sandlot perfect game.
I hear what you're saying. I just, personally, I think it's just the type of thing where, like, if he's like, I had a perfect game, people be like, no, you didn't though. And then he could say, I had a sandlot perfect game. And then people are like, sure, man, whatever you want to say. That's cool. But I don't know if he feels better about that.
I hope he's doing good. He's 40 now.
I hope he's doing great. It was a great game.
He's Venezuelan. I hope he didn't move back there. That's all.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
No, there's just a lot of political unrest in that country. Probably mostly because of America. But
yeah, isn't it like that everywhere? Kind of.
They call it the 28 out perfect game. That's just a lamer way to say it's the Sandlot perfect game.
The 28 out perfect game. So Will, you've had two now wild takes that no one thinks of. Do you have another one, or do you want me to go?
Here, you go, and I'll just wait. I'm sure I can think of one, but
all right. Just a quick one. I'm just gonna say it. We don't need to elaborate. The greatest thing Zach Wilson will ever do will be off the football field. Just gonna leave it.
Yeah, he's already peaked in life.
Yeah, no, that's all that needs to be said.
He's still my lock screen.
He is still your lock screen. Yep.
It's just incredible.
Anyone on the YouTube, there you go. You saw Will's lock screen. I'm saying that the Yankees will regret the Jordan Montgomery trade, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit.
I mean, I agree again.
A little bit. I'm saying like Yankees will get eliminated early. Bader's going to hit like 100, like not good at all. It will be clear another pitcher would have helped them, and Jordan Montgomery is going to have like a 2.5 or lower ERA in a Cardinals run. Not saying the Cardinals win the World Series, but like the Cardinals will win games in the playoffs, and he will be a big factor of it. And the Yankees will be out of the playoffs just watching Jordan Montgomery throwing gems out there. Because that was one of those trades it still affects me to this day. I still think about it. Not that I'm a Yankees fan or everything. We know that I don't like them, but it's just I don't understand what went through their head that we need another outfielder and we need to get rid of a good pitcher. He has a .53 ERA on St. Louis. I think it might be lower because he threw, I'll just to really get my my facts here. One moment. Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to your fan.
Sorry, fans.
I didn't say that plural, but
okay. He just gave up 5 runs to the Braves, but
Braves are good. Braves are a good team.
The Braves are a very good team. But before that, he had a 9-inning gem, 1 hit. Right. Point is, he's been lights out for them, other than this last start, clearly. And I just think the Yankees, like, it's not just going to be that the Yankees, like, lose and it's like, oh, whatever. It's going to be like, this trade was so bad and it's going to haunt you because you're going to have to watch him continue to pitch. And you're just going to have to look at Harrison Bader, who just did nothing for you. Because they got Benintendi. They already had Hicks. They have Stanton. They have Judge. I just didn't understand why they needed another outfielder. If it's a speed thing, just call up a prospect from minors who runs fast. I didn't get it.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. But we're in agreement. I don't even know if it's a hot take. I just wanted to say it because
that was a terrible trade.
It still bothers me.
Okay. Speaking of bothering me, I got a take for you. If you're a professional athlete, as long as you are currently employed and playing in your sport, even if you're a free agent, like as long as you haven't formally retired, I don't think you should be allowed to have a college degree. It makes me upset that like if you're a professional athlete and you have a college degree, you're just better at life than I am. And I don't like that.
Well, wait. So this is like a you thing. This is a you thing. You're just bitter.
I mean, kind of. Like
you're just there. Like
Well, like John, what can I offer? Okay, girls at a bar, right? I walk in. Yeah. Stephen Curry walks in.
You're just losing anyway. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter about a degree.
No. Because here's the thing. As we know, Steph's a swinger, so he walks in. Yes. He goes to flirt, right? She asks, "Oh, what college did you go to?" He says Davidson, right? Now, before
she knows who Stephen Curry is.
No. Now, hear me out. Before May 15th, 2022, if she said, "Oh, did you graduate?" and he said no, because he didn't have his college degree.
Right, he got it today.
He got it May 15th, 2022. Recording. He got it. Yeah. I can say I'm an attractive, educated man.
Mm-hmm.
Graduated from Temple University. That is Correct. Much more appealing. But now, if he has the same exact degree that I have, and he's just built like a truck, how can I compete? I can't.
Well, sometimes you just
therefore, no. I don't have a loser's mentality. I have a winner's mentality. That's why professional athletes shouldn't be allowed to.
Will, a wise person said, "Why would you want to be with someone who didn't want to be with you?" So
because if they're attractive, if they make you, feel better about life.
I can't even tell if this is like turning into a life take. Like, look. I'm just gonna tell this to you, Will. If Stephen Curry walks to a bar and starts flirting with the girl you were flirting with, I don't care how much work you put in, you lose.
I don't agree with that.
No, what do you mean you don't agree with that?
Well, no, but I do agree with what you said, but I don't agree with it in my hypothetical because in what you just said, yeah, he has a college degree. Of course he's gonna.
No. It doesn't matter about the degree. I don't care if he got a G, like he didn't graduate high school. I don't care about that. Like you're losing.
I don't. Yeah, of course I'm losing.
Yeah, so
he has
why?
A college degree.
Why?
Because he has a college degree. I'm saying if he didn't have a college degree, I would have more of a chance.
So I don't even think this
It
is
doesn't
about.
even have to be Stephen Curry.
No,
It can
here's
be
what I'm
someone
saying. I
who's
don't even
not
think.
attractive.
I don't think it has anything to do with you winning the girl. I think it's more you want in
You
your
can't
mind.
win a girl. That's very.
No, in this argument, because you're going, what can I offer, right? What you
I
want
can
it to be
offer
like,
my heart.
because here's what it is, right? You and an NBA player, you're just losing every time. That's just the fact of it. Right.
If they have a college degree, yes.
I'm saying in the situation they don't. Anyway.
Okay, then I have a chance.
You would rather be able to say, hey, I have a college degree though. So you can be like, hey, she made her choice. I get it. But I at least had something better than this guy. It has nothing to do with you getting the girl. You just want to be able to say, I won
it doesn't
something.
have to be. I'm not focused on the girl,
You just in general, you want to be able to say I'm better than someone.
No, there's no such thing as being better than someone. I'm just saying that if you're a professional athlete and you have the same education level that I have, like that's why I'm getting a master's. I just want to have a leg up.
You are getting a master's so you can have a leg up on certain athletes.
Any athlete without a college degree, yes, because now I have something that they don't have, right? Because so now, it's not about me being better; it's about me not being worse.
But you can save the whole music thing. Not all athletes can play the musical instruments you can play. Not all athletes can say, "I've been featured on a podcast a lot." Not all athletes can say, I was Catholic Conference Defensive Player of the Year, right? There's things you have that athletes don't have, Will. In fact, I don't know if there's a professional athlete in the game right now who can say, I was Defensive Player of the Year in the Catholic Conference.
Probably Pat Connaughton.
Oh, that's okay.
He went to St.
Yeah, no, okay, so Pat Connaughton.
But no,
does he have a college degree?
Yeah.
He does, I think.
He could have been professional in 2 sports.
But does he play a musical instrument?
I think he might. I don't know. How about this?
All right, so you just lose to Pat Connaughton.
And I'm okay with that. He's a Milwaukee Buck.
But you're going to have a grad degree soon, which he won't have.
And this is
so it's you versus Pat Connaughton.
Well, it's not about Pat because me and Pat have a great relationship. He was an incredibly important role player on a title team, right? Like I will never say a bad thing about.
So when we say relationship, you mean he helped the team you support win the title?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
He's by far Milwaukee's most important role guy, like outside of Portis.
Right.
Speaking of though, I also think, who do you think the best rapper in the NBA is? Because there's a lot of people. I know my pick. I'd love to hear yours.
If I'm being completely honest with you,
yeah,
I don't listen to NBA rappers.
Okay, so there's.
So I'm gonna let you take this.
So there's Miles Bridges.
Well, I've heard Miles Bridges.
I'm gonna rank dead last because.
But here's the thing: everything he talks about, he does. There has to get some points for that.
I'm not going to give Miles Bridges anything right now.
Okay, no, I agree. I don't like him either. I hope the Hornets don't sign him.
I got to put him low. Lonzo is not that great, right? I've heard James Harden sing. That was tough. But no.
Oladipo he's not really a rapper, but
no, he can kind of sing.
If he counts, then that's my pick because I've heard him sing, and I think it's
Damian Lillard is my pick for best NBA rapper.
Well, isn't that like a basic one? Isn't he known to be?
Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't say.
Okay, okay. I didn't know if it was like a hot take.
I didn't know
type thing.
No, I mean, my hot take is that I don't want Damian Lillard to have a college degree.
Well, I think you have done enough of the hot takes. I think you have done a great job.
Thank you.
Today, because we did 2 of these today, so I think you've done a great job. I'm proud of you for that.
Like, why does Shaq need a PhD? I'm never gonna be a doctor. And
Look,
that's
I'm
a
just gonna be
real
honest.
PhD. That's a real
Shaq said it
PhD.
best. He said, like, I'm running out of side quests or something. Like, honestly,
He's a DJ too.
there's just certain people, Will, that like I know that, like you said, you don't have a loser's mindset, but it's just going to be really difficult to surpass, and you just have to be okay with that, right? When it comes to Shaq, I I have high goals, you know. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach Shaq level. I
Well, yeah,
don't think
because
I
he's
can get there.
7'1".
Well, not from a height standpoint, like a life standpoint. Someone told me, reach for the stars, at worst you'll get to the top of the tree, right? So
I thought it was shoot for the stars. If you fall, you land on the moon or something. I don't know.
okay, well, I heard a different version clearly, but the premise is there. What I'm saying, is you just try to be the best you can be. You don't need to. Going back to your if you're in the NBA, you can't have a degree take.
No. It's not NBA. It's any professional sport.
Right. Okay. But Will, what
And
if?
You get your degree, John. You're missing what I'm saying. You get your degree. You just get it when you retire.
Oh, I thought you meant straight. You just can't have one.
No. You can graduate at a prestigious university after 4 or 5 years or whatever. If you get drafted, they withhold your degree until you announce that you're retiring. That's all I want. I don't want whatever athlete or him or her to like not ever get a degree. I just want them to not have one when they're already a professional athlete. You're already doing the most.
All right, I'm for it. I don't know why,
That's what.
but
Yeah.
I just agree with it.
Thank you.
But then,
That's all I'm saying.
But then, why are you mad about Shaq having a PhD? Because he's
I'm not.
retired.
No, I'm not mad about it. I think it's hilarious.
Okay. You're just saying like
up,
how, like
yeah, like how did like yeah.
he's
I'm
doing
saying,
so
like,
much stuff and he can just get it.
He's a DJ.
Okay.
He has a doctorate.
Right. Okay. That's
Like Stephen Curry got his degree on May 15th, 2022. He should have gotten his degree, or like even like if you're a Hall of Fame player and they're going to be a Hall of Fame player, you give them their degree at their induction ceremony.
but then it gets withheld another 5 years after.
They don't need it. They're a Hall of Famer. That's the honor.
No, but like you want to hang it up, right?
Sure. Okay, fine. You don't need to. You get it when you retire. At your retirement ceremony, they literally hand it to you, and you hold it up like the World Cup trophy or something.
Unless you're just not a big name player, then you just get it mailed.
No. I think you there should be a formal event that people can look forward
for
to.
Everyone.
From Marshawn Lynch to
Aaron Kraft decides he's giving up on his basketball dreams and retires.
Enjoy your diploma.
He gets like a press conference and everything.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. People will never pull a Brett Favre again. That's like the side benefit.
No, but people will though.
No, well then your diploma is taken back. Like what?
Do they just shred it if you come back?
No, it's just withheld. Like, we're not psychopaths.
No, but what if we do that? Where if you decide you want to come back to the sport, that's fine, but we shred your diploma
in front of you. But then we give you another one after again.
No.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if you want to
just to incentivize that, if you're retired, you're retired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that, but I don't know. Like,
honestly, we're kind of just memeing at this point. But the original take of once you're a pro athlete,
if you are a professional athlete, your college degree must be withheld until the day you retire, in which case it will be given back to you.
And the essence of it is essentially so us normal guys can have something over athletes and feel better about ourselves and have a chance with women. Essentially,
well, it's not a chance.
Well, that's what you brought up.
This applies to WNBA players too.
No, I understand, but this is what you brought up. You brought up the situation of you and Steph Curry at a bar.
Well, that was a very specific situation. It could have been me and anyone.
Okay,
it could have been someone ugly like Patrick Beverly. Like,
well, shots at Pat Bev.
My favorite new Laker.
Well, Will, thank you for joining. I know you have to go. This was another Another episode of Hot Takes. We'll be coming back. These are nice and quick, nice and short, entertaining. We enjoy them, so we'll be doing them more frequently.
Sandlot Perfect Game.
Sandlot Perfect Game. Umpire Perfect Game.
Yes, the important
withholding diplomas. You got it all here in this episode.
Mike Hampton.
This was honestly Will at his prime right here. I've never seen him more into a podcast and more willing to talk, I guess. But
we're talking about stuff that actually is fun.
I thought you were gonna say that actually matters.
Yeah, well, that too.
All right, we're just gonna call it.
Mike Hampton has 5 silver sluggers.
All right, that was the previous episode.
I know. I'm still.
Okay, you're still on it.
It's a week later, and we're talking about it.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening, and tune in next time.